pretty much everybody gets this question wrong. Not because they don't know how to, not because they do some math wrong, more just because they never even try, because they're just like, this is way too much information. And so we should use a strategy that helps us a lot on the reading and writing. Narrow your focus. Just take it one piece at a time. This is not about some elaborate equation that you need to construct. It's about arithmetic. It's multiple arithmetic steps, but it's arithmetic. So let's take a look at what we would do. So Ken is working this summer as part of a crew on a farm. Good for Ken. He earned $8 per hour for the first 10 hours he worked this week. Okay, so 8 per hour for 10 hours. I can do that arithmetic right away. That's $80. Cool. Good for Ken. Because of his performance, his crew leader raised his salary to $10 per hour for the rest of the week. Ken saves 90% of his earnings from each week. What is the least number of hours he must work the rest of the week to save at least $270 for the week? So here's where it's a little tricky. We've got a lot of information. We can't really just automatically do something. So we have a couple options. We could kind of guess and check here. Let's do it. Let's guess and check. Yeah, rather than deal with the forward-thinking way, right? It's not like we need to think about every possible number of hours that Ken could work. There's only 4. So what I would do is I'd start with B. It's kind of in the middle, and I like it better than C. So what does this mean? So this is the least number of hours he must work the rest of the week. So that's with this $10 per hour rate. So this means that at 10 an hour, he's making $330 for the rest of the week. But he's also got $80 from the beginning of the week, right? That's where this is coming from. So that's $410. Now look, percentages are annoying, but we can kind of just eyeball it, right? If he's saving 90%, how is he going to go from $410 to $270? This cannot be 90%. This makes no sense, right? 90% is most of it. This is, it's not quite cutting it in half, but it's taking a big chunk of his money out. So the percentage is off. We should be able to judge that just by understanding how percentages work. We could calculate it, right? We could multiply the 410 by 0.9, or by 0.10, we can just find out what 10% is, right? Actually, you know what? Yeah. Think about percentages a smart way, right? So if that's 5%, if that's supposed to be 90%, 10% of 410 is 41, right? You just move the decimal. So if we subtract 41, I don't really want to have to do it, but if you're going to make me, we're in the 300s. I think I did that right. So, too much. Ken, take it easy. You don't need to work so much. So let's look at C, right? Let's see if this one works. I'm not going to jump all the way to D because, I don't know, let's just go in order. So same thing, right? Same process, 22. Now we times that by 10, so we get $220 from the rest of the week, plus the $80 that he worked at the beginning of the week. So that's $300. And so we want 90% of that. Well, let's take the 10%. Let's do that step too. So 10% would be 30. And if we subtract, we get the magic number 270. It's not so bad. Look, it's not easy. It's just not that hard. I think that people are intimidated out of this question, and that they shouldn't be. This is definitely gettable. I think this is easier than number 6 if you watched that video. That one I think was much harder. Here, the fact that we can guess and check really helps us here because we can just do it one piece at a time. The challenge, of course, with any question with a lot of information is that sometimes we're tempted to try to bring all the information together at once. We almost never need to do that. So narrow your focus, take it one piece at a time, and then use the answer choices and guess and check because that lets you kind of continue using the information one piece at a time. You're just adding a number, multiplying a number, one step at a time, and using some logic, we can get to this answer pretty safely. So I don't think this is that bad. Don't let a long-looking question intimidate you. You're smarter than you think, and you can get more of these right than you think.